Julia Rose is here. I made it. How are you all doing? Good morning, soul family. Hello, Crystal. Just wanted to share something amazing that happened to me last night. My nephew took a picture of my father and I last night, giving him a kiss on the cheek, and he snapped the photo. Your hand had two hands with a purple aura glowing around it? That's crazy. Crystal, that's wild. Awesome. Deep activations in your healing. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're going to be... You know, it's so interesting. I was like, we're going to do an energy healing today, but I don't have any crystals with me. Confirmation to do Julia's Reiki healing course. Well, it's a Reiki master training that I'm going to be starting on January 21st. It's the first cohort of 4 that I'm going to be running next year. All 8 weeks. 8-week intensives. It's going to be awesome. Hello, Lindsay. Welcome in. Grace, hello. Hello. Laura, hello. Erica, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, I missed you. Hi, Karen. I missed you all. How are you doing? As always, we have to start with energy healing because I love it. So, if you are open to receiving these healing vibrations, we're going to be anchoring in with a 444. And I'll be channeling some Reiki today. Anchoring in with a 444 if you are open to receiving this Reiki energy healing. Crystal's in, Lindsay's in. Thanks, Lindsay. Grace is in, Erica is in. Laura is in. Helping everyone get a bit grounded today. Ooh, Lisa, hello. Days in, hello. Welcome in, anchoring in with a 444 if you're open to receiving this energy healing. We are tapping in with a 444. So many blessings, family. So many blessings. Hi, Daniel. Welcome in. Affirming with a 444. Yeah, the energy feels purple, Crystal. It's interesting that that's the color of your hands the other day. Gotta anchor in these light codes with that hydration, you know. Rafiki, Juliana, Irene, welcome in. Tapping into this Reiki healing session with a 444. Carla, hi, and Mia, if you're here, also hello. Tapping in with a 444 if you're open to receiving this grounding, positive, uplifting energy. I don't know how to like sit so that the sun sits nicely. So I'm trying to have my face blocked by this part of the window. Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome in. Tapping into this Reiki with a 444 if you're open to receive. Cheyenne, hello. I missed you, family. How have you been? I've been on vacation mode, so... Sarah, hello. Been kind of like in this energy of slingshotting backwards just a little bit to figure out the rest of the... like to angle myself properly on the tracks that have been set. Yeah, I woke up this morning feeling so crazy, just wild, and I was hearing, yeah, Julia, your collective is feeling the crash of the overstimulation of this holiday season. And I was like, feels groggy, yes, drained, kind of like an energy hangover, if you're familiar with that. Tapping into the energy healing session, the Reiki with a 444 if you're open to receive. Hello and welcome in. Stayed in bed all morning exhausted. Yeah, I had to be on the move, but I would have just laid there and gone back to sleep and probably woken up tomorrow. Courtney, hello. Yes, the nightmares have also been intense. That's not just you, Juliana. That's something the collective is going through right now. Sorry, Juliana, I was corrected. No worries, Courtney. As always, my intention with my videos and my channel, when I appear in your life or in your mind or in your psychic senses with messages, hello, it's always according to when you need me most. Whenever you need these messages most. If you are just coming in, okay, we gave Shalimar some chances. Now we're going to send them some love. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Crystal. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Julia Rose. I'm a psychic medium and Reiki master, and we're tapping into this Reiki healing portion of today's message with a 444 if you are open to receive. Ooh. We are going through. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, no. Right on. Just a little bit left of the healing. Yeah, clearing a lot, fam. Notice whenever you're in an energy healing session or you're around a lot of people and you start yawning, it's because you're processing a lot of a lot of energy. Yeah, if you have to yawn, let yourself. Because it's that you're either processing energy that is clearing through you, or you are alchemizing something for someone else. But definitely it is the fact that you are processing energy. Whether it's yours or someone else's depends on your circumstances. Right now it's yours. Oh, holy. Oh, okay. Clearing complete. Family, what the heck? I missed you. I have some messages that I know that you need to hear right now, and other things that we're gonna get into the tarot with. I want to start with the oracle cards, and we'll see where they want me to go from here, because they've been wanting me to speak on a certain topic, and I said that I didn't want to do that unless I was going to be straight up channeling. So I haven't taken time to really think about exactly what it is I want to convey, but every time I get up here anyway, I'm just like stream of consciousness channeling anyway. Yes, oh my god, I have to show you this. I have to show you this mug. I'm dog sitting for a friend right now, and this mug cracked me up, and I was like, I could make anything I can make anything. Well, maybe y'all are feeling like you're ready to take on the world. So good on you. It's about freaking time. But I wanted to show you this mug. I pretend coffee helps, but I'm still a bitch. I cracked up. She's got the best sense of humor. I kid you not. So I just thought some of you were feeling a little sassy like me today. So we're just going to roll with it, okay? Cheers, fam. Get your tea, get your coffee, get your water. I am prepared because you know how it is. We always get into it here, and it's a whole journey and a half. So let's get settled. That's just what I needed. Okay, some of you need to be working with crystals more. I don't know who that is. I think it's all of you. It's all of you. You all need to be working with crystals more right now. Don't mind your dream spaces. If you're feeling like you're... Sorry, I'm looking for something. You know, whatever. I should have done it before. It's okay. You all need to be working with crystals right now. Nathaniel has to go. God bless you. Thanks for stopping by. Sending you healing on your way. Take care. So, Lune, hello. Hello, hello. I was waiting for you to get here. I heard Lune is coming. Just be patient. So, y'all need to be working with crystals right now. Crystal needs to be working with crystals. Specifically amethyst. Yeah, but a lot of you could really benefit from using purple crystals right now. Like, even as far as labradorite. Labradorite, amethyst. Clear quartz is beneficial always, according to your intention. I'm seeing lepidolite. If any of you guys know of other purple crystals, drop them here. Because you're contributing to collective wealth, okay? So, a lot of you have been experiencing kind of wild dream spaces. This is something that, who was it? Was it Juliana that you mentioned earlier? Or was it Shannon? But one of y'all mentioned that you've been having nightmares, and I want you to know that the collective is moving through that right now, and it's a period of testing, of clearing your lavender quartz, auralite. You got bracelets with amethyst and pink quartz, perfect. Fluorite, perfect. Labradorite, rose quartz, clear quartz, awesome. Yes, it was Juliana saying that she had nightmares. I've been having nightmares as well. I know a lot of you have been having nightmares. It's very much that you're clearing a lot right now. Oh, Shannon, you're too kind. Thank you for your donation. So, with this period leading up to the new year, you are, yes, you're in the middle of, some of you, what feels like spiritual attacks. Please understand that you are untouchable. You are untouchable. Your guides don't ever have you in situations where they will never put you somewhere that you can't be fully, completely cleared from, that they can't fully extract you from. Okay? So as you're moving through this energy of coming up against, in your dream space, your greatest fears, you're seeing how, yes, how protected you are, but also this is a version of exposure therapy taking place through your dream space. Your guides are having you, some of you could even be seeing me in your dreams. Hi, testing you, testing activations. Yeah, Crystal, I'm activating the F out of you right now. So as you're moving through these dreams, you're having this exposure therapy. Yeah, it does feel scary, but it's like, it's getting you the opportunity to move through this outside of your 3D reality. So in that sense, your guides have really done whatever they could to make sure that they're creating situations that are like as least re-traumatizing as possible according to what you need. So as you're moving through these tests, understand that there are opportunities for your chakra body to be even more activated than normal. So some of you are seeing that you're being tested to speak out more and stand up for yourself, either in the dream space or in your reality. Some of you are being triggered to realize that sometimes people are kinder than you knew. Some of you are being tested to see how, literally as compassion comes out. Some of you are learning to be more compassionate for your inner child and the way that you grew up. But that experience, that reality of understanding how you're existing right now is different from the way you were raised. And seeing the differences there, honoring the differences there, but also appreciating all of the gifts that are finding you right now. In terms of connection, in terms of mentorship or guidance, in terms of opportunity. So as you're moving through this energy, just know that there's a lot over the horizon for you. So that feels like that's enough about exposure therapy in your dream space and in your life right now. Yeah, so many gifts. And so the title of this video actually was about your intergalactic DNA. Ari, hello! About your intergalactic DNA activations. I said universal, but it's not really different, is it? Fate. Fate. With the cosmic egg. So, someone emailed me a question asking about the difference, because in one of my videos I was speaking about light workers versus star beings, and I wanted to clarify that. So, ultimately, I should be saying a star seed versus a star being. Light workers have star seed origins. Like, you have star intergalactic origins. And what makes you a star seed is that you have those origins, but you're here on this planet right now in a human body. That is referred to as a star seed. A star being is someone native to a different planet, a different body, species of being, if that's what you would like to call it as. It doesn't need to be so scientific. But they maintain their galactic genetic origins in the way that they physically appear. And so these are star beings. These are also members of your star family. They're here. It's why you can have kindred spirits or a sense of understanding and even a specialization of intuitive knowledge that is native to your origin planet out in the stars. And so you would be resonating with other beings, other light workers here on this planet that are of the same star origin, but you're also going to be resonating with the star beings of the same origin as your seeded soul. So all star beings, all star seeds are light workers. They're volunteers in this phase of existence, in this, we'll say, era of creation, however you want to call it, whatever you believe about the timing and cycles of Earth and planets and galaxies and origins. There's a deep, deep awakening taking place right now. Remembering where you're from, yes. Yeah, looking at your natal chart can let you know how you're connected to the royal stars and more. Crystal says she learned that her first incarnation was, oh, you're Andromedan. epic. Some of you might resonate with being Arcturian, with Pleiadian. I wouldn't say Atlantean or what? Why is that escaping me right now? Because they really don't want me to talk about them. Okay, well, because I know more information than I can share. So that's fair. Yes, you're all ascending right now. Remembering yes, you were being drawn to look into this stuff days ago. We'll follow that calling because it's these activations trying to take place right now. It's what you need to remember at this particular moment in time to remember and realize the vastness of your existence, the true power that you have in remembering who you are, the true power that you have in remembering what your soul knows. And so, Lemurian, thank you. There's a lot of misconceptions about the Lemurian race. We'll call it, is it a race? I don't know. They're a collective. We'll say they're a collective, the Lemurian collective. So, in any case, I said in one of my videos a couple videos ago, I don't remember which one, that this age of Aquarius on Earth right now, this so-called golden era that we're entering, that you feel energetically, where we've gone through this timeline split from the 3D to the 5D on the 1212 portal. Okay, I have to stay focused because there's a lot of energy that wants to keep me distracted in this energy. So I'm not going to be able to look at you guys right now and not be able to look at the chat. This is an opportunity for many of the souls who were part of the Atlantean civilization to have a second chance to make healthier decisions. Because Atlantis was and stands as, at its peak, one of the greatest civilizations that's ever existed here. Can I speak about the Lemurians, or is that something that you'd rather me not touch on right now? Okay, no, I speak. So the Lemurians actually did not exist. I guess it's not like that they were before Atlantis. Because the war wasn't really what it was made out to be, that people talk about it. Like the Atlanteans versus Lemurians. Atlantis was like, we're gonna take you over. Like, no. The Lemurian civilization is actually beneath the Earth's crust at this time. It's beneath the Earth's crust right now. Because if you tap into their energy, they're very here. They're very present. It feels very close. Because they are. They've been working with the grid to assist and prepare the 3 waves of volunteers. The civilization is very much alive and thriving beneath the crust of Earth right now. Like, beneath everything that we see. Yeah, Dolores is the one that's showed me all of this. They've been here since Atlantis and prior to, well, but they went fully underground after Atlantis messed everything up. But they have been here setting the stage and preparing you to, well, it's okay if they don't believe. They can not believe what I'm saying. People cannot believe what I'm saying. I don't ask you to just blindly agree to everything that I say. You always take what resonates and leave the rest, you know? So feel free to fact check with your guides. Don't believe everything you read about this stuff. because a lot of people are speaking from attached places where they don't know that they're speaking from attachments. So that's why you have to be sure that you're checking in with your guidance, you're following your heart with what makes sense to you. Because I can tell you what I've seen, I can tell you my perspective on these things, but it's a matter of what feels right to you. Yeah, like they're going to make their appearance once we see more star beings actually revealing themselves on this planet. That's because they were given instructions not to reveal themselves until that time. And they're always here to help you when you need. So when you're tapping into the grid, you're ascending healing into the grid, you're not just working with Cryon, the collective consciousness of Earth's space-time continuum. You are working also with the Lemurians. How do you know if you're a light worker? Well, you're listening to content like this. You have that question in the first place. Yeah, Crystal, right on. If you're here, Lindsay, it's a pretty good indication. Lindsay, you're a shaman. That means you're a light worker. As this giant eagle just flies right over the window here. So, you're welcome. So that's enough about the Lemurians, but I needed to share that bit with you. Then there's something else. What else? We were talking about activations. Oh, thank you. So my bestie asked me, Narsimha, he asked me the other day in a channeling session, and he was, oh my gosh, he was like, bestie, yeah, he calls me bestie, I call him bestie. He said, bestie, why do people forget everything when they come here? Why do they forget who they are? They forget their purpose. It's not that they remember anything. But he was like, why do they forget? Why do you all forget? And very bluntly, after sitting in silence for a moment, I said, to make things fair. As the dog starts barking, to make things fair. So, God is in control of everything. And it doesn't matter necessarily what our origins are, because we're always going to be brought to exactly where we need to be in order to realize what we're contracted to remember. And some people, no matter how many opportunities they're presented with, it doesn't matter because they're not ready to face it. So they're not going to wake up to what they know and what they remember. That's where free will comes into this picture. Are you really ready? Because you don't have to say yes, even though your soul is pushing you or even pulling you in a certain direction. It's a matter of belief and what you're ready to believe. Because when you open up to this kind of information, you're basically accepting the fact that you're ready for everything in your reality to change. You're ready for everything in your self-understanding to change. And not everyone is feeling like they're capable of that. Not everyone is feeling like they're ready to believe the fact that everything they've been taught is not necessarily what the truth is. Because if you unplug from, we'll call it matrix consciousness, if you unplug from matrix consciousness, you immediately separate yourself from this whole hustle and bustle of just doing things the way that everyone else is doing them. It's very intimidating to the soul that is not prepared, or I should say the ego, the person with an ego that is not prepared to question their beliefs. And so some say this is a matter of strength, a matter of will. And I would say it is. Not everyone is here on Earth right now, on the planet, with the same contracts, to learn the same information and to evolve in a certain way. That, of course, can change if they desire it enough. But it has to be a consistent belief to shift. It's all about timing. Ari, I love that question. I'm curious though, if we volunteer to come here to help heal the earth, why aren't we allowed to at least remember some things about our origin and why we are here? Because in God's reality, everything is about timing. 333 on my clock right now. Yes, evolving at your own pace, but it's also about the grand collective scheme of timing. Because if you remember something sooner than you're supposed to, before you're ready to receive that activation, that knowledge, that awakening, it can do many things, like deter you from the path. It can trigger a certain chain reaction of events around you that would take you further from where you're still contracted to be later on. So your guides are constantly creating plans, but shifting them according to the decisions that you make or the decisions you don't make. It can be a very tedious process. I know, like I know with me personally, my guides have to slow me down all the time because I'm realizing things and putting things together too quickly. And it's collapsing too much time because the things that I'm remembering, the things that I want to then act on, is preventing certain other things taking place in space and time. So then when you move faster than that pace that they need you going because of everything else that has to happen in tandem with those events, you feel delayed. That's one way to experience delays in your life, is moving too quickly to the point that your guides actually need to shut you down with roadblocks. Because if you're moving too fast and you're supposed to be meeting this person at this time, but if you have enough knowledge to be 20 light years ahead, but they still need your healing and there isn't anyone else able to heal them the way that you need to, it's not serving them, and it's also not serving you because you were also supposed to get something out of that interaction. We have 3333 again. You guys could be seeing threes a lot. Threes a lot. Doggy agrees. Yeah, it's very intense. It's a process. It's a process. Like if you had all of the knowledge, but not the experience, not the connections, not the tools, you would feel so frustrated. You would feel so frustrated that things aren't happening faster for you because you can't actually go faster than God's time. Don't like the distractions. Because when people come on here, and I just have to say when people come on here and they're throwing shade, they're trying to throw me off, it's because their ego is triggered by my light. They're triggered by what I'm saying. Hi, Sean. Welcome in. And I'll say that not every soul is fashioned for the same purpose. Not every soul is given the same amount of power. And I'll say that absolutely is dependent on past lives, collective consciousness needs, and what God knows of your soul. Light workers are powerful beings. Star seeds are powerful beings. Power is a responsibility. You're a spiritual giant, I can feel it, yes. Welcome. It's dependent on where God needs you and your ability to surrender. Yeah, great power comes with great responsibility. And you might be out here feeling like, well, I ain't got shit to do. I'm not doing anything. My life is small. All these people are out here famous. All these people are out here rich. All these people are blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because when you're ready to do things the way that God needs them to be done, in certain sectors, in certain industries, in certain countries, you will have absolutely nothing in your way. Dungeon Crueler, welcome. Shoot me an email. Did you get my mod shout out? You're always fulfilling your purpose when you're happy and following your joy. It doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what you're doing, because light workers are sent to some of the darkest places that need the most healing. That doesn't always look like a giant stage on a public platform. Oh, dang, I didn't get your email. Can you double check or go through my contact page on my website? Thank you, Dungeon Crueler. Okay. So, please understand that your power is not measured by what others perceive that you have physically. I'm going to say that again. Your power is not measured by everything that you have materially. Now, some people would argue differently, but they're in a very materialistic consciousness, and you are not. That's why you can't manifest the way these hustlers are trying to manifest. It's because God is teaching the world through you how to manifest differently. So of course your path is going to look different. Of course, your journey is going to be full of what the heck is my life right now? Because when you are fully surrendered to following your joy, naturally that's going to bring to you everything you need to continue experiencing more. So when you set your goals, when you have your vision board, is it that you want a Ferrari? Or you want to fund a women's shelter? Whatever it is that you want to do, If you want to create art, if you want to create products, if you want to work at a company that you know is doing amazing things and amazing work that inspires you, whatever this is that you feel drawn to do is exactly what you're here to do. Because when you're following your joy and you're putting yourself out there to be placed on the public's ability to reach it, when you put yourself out there and put your joy, your love, whatever it is that's coming from your heart out there for people to receive at any capacity, just because you think it's for freaking fun, God's going to be like, hey, that's my light worker. Everyone, come check him out. Come check him out. So in all of these exposure therapy dreams, you're getting comfortable being seen. Whether that's being seen for how compassionate you are, that's being seen for your gifts and talents, that's being seen through being heard, that's being seen literally like showing your face to people again. Whatever it is, you're healing the blocks that prevent you from running forward. And that's not something that is a process that can be rushed. Because when you really receive everything God wants you to receive, God doesn't want you running from it. So you best get ready. Bang. Did you hear that? Boom clap. Ashley Jane, hello. So please just trust your timing. Trust that everything you're here to do will get done. A heart full of love and boundaries like a mofo. No one's getting in your way. Yeah, well, Ari, that's your guides pulling you out. Your next phase is going to challenge you to become more visible. You can't hide your light anymore. The timelines for that all got moved up. It all got moved up, fam. 3, 4, 5. See? 3, 4, 5. It all got moved up. You gotta get ready. And people are always like, how do you get ready? How do you prepare for anything? You just do the thing and you practice. Whatever it is that you're doing. Some of you are supposed to be freaking painting. Some of you are supposed to be writing. Y'all are writers. Why are you still not writing? Why are you still not writing? What are you doing? Oh, do I start here? Do I start there? It doesn't matter. Why are you still not writing? Luna is feeling attacked. Lisa's feeling attacked. NH is feeling attacked. All of you feeling attacked. Why are you still not writing? What? This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to be getting back into these things. A lot of you had to feel comfortable opening your heart and trusting life again in order to continue sharing your gifts and bring them to the next level. You did the healing, and now it's time to get to work. When you're in your own lane, There's no such thing as going too fast or going too slow, because you're just doing your thing. The videos have been working for you, Lune. They've been working for you. They're awesome. Some of you don't even understand how easy it is for you to channel. You're like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. This is hard, this is blah, 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 but am I doing it right? How do I blah, 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 blah? Well, whenever you feel that you're in the flow state, that is you channeling. Whether you're doing something creative, that's channeling your creative expression. If you're writing, that's channeling your higher self. Or if you have that intention in a clear enough space, you're asking someone to guide you, whether that's your guides, whether that's a personality that you revere that's no longer in a body, or even if they are in a body, doesn't matter. You can still ask them for help in the psychic realm. You're at a point right now where these changes are happening effortlessly. Yeah, the ego really will do that. It'll be like, you sure about that? And you'll be like, yes, bitch. Yes. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, you are sure. Absolutely. Seriously. Y'all, you gotta get moving. Because you're ready to start 2025 with a bang. For some of you, this is also looking like it is for Crystal, going deeper into your meditations. Spending more time exploring astrally and making sure that you are putting up your proper protections in place before you start doing that. Smudging your space. Asking for the protection of the angels, of your guides, of the divine. Surrounding yourself with a veil of energy, but not trying to force yourself to do these things when you're low on energy. When you are in flow with your own being, you naturally are in your own balance, and that's something that changes moment to moment. So some days you might feel really strong, really capable, and you'll get a lot done. Other days you'll feel like you need to rest and take it easy. That balance is necessary. So when you're in this process of becoming yourself, of standing up for yourself, of getting really clear about what it is you want to do, and taking steps towards those things, it'll be easier to discern when to do what. When you follow your intuition, your body, your intuition knows what to do, when to do it. And you don't have to be on anyone else's timing. You don't operate on anyone else's timing anyway. I'm hearing that's the message. Is there anything else? Thank you. So some of you, if you're catching this at a later time, always take what resonates and leave the rest. I read for a lot of people in all directions of time. So when I speak about timing, it's always, if it's not a particular moment that you're in, it's speaking to the energy of what you're moving through. So right now, we're coming up in the middle of the holiday season. And some of you have been feeling a lot of frustration and anger with God. around the loss of loved ones, specifically some of you with miscarriages, or your loved ones that didn't have enough time here. So my guides wanted me to speak a little bit about that. For some of you, I just want to offer the example of how there might be someone out here who lost a child in the womb before they could fully come to term, but they had an ultrasound and found a tumor in the uterus or in the ovaries. That soul signed a contract to come here to help raise the awareness of that tumor, to help you maintain your health. The soul knew what they were doing before they got here, because their intention was to highlight this for your health, for your safety. And this soul and souls like these are your guides still. They're still with you. Sometimes souls, especially these star seeds coming in, they're very powerful, and it might take them 1 or 2 tries to get here. Because in the process of you as a birthing person holding their energy, sometimes it's part of their contract and your contract with them to release, to have them come visit first, take form inside, and then if circumstances change, maybe they don't make it to term, but they come back again when the time is right, when the energy is ready. So these souls are with you. They're absolutely with you. Some of you lost siblings or parents when you were really, really young, and they're with you. They don't actually leave. I had a friend once who died tragically in college, when I was in college with them, and it was a very difficult experience for me, because I was very close to this person and I couldn't understand why God had them leave their body the way that God did. And this person was so much a light, such a powerful light in people's lives. And they just lifted up every room. Every time you talked to them, you just felt better. And I realized after some time that this person understood life. It took a few years to get there, but they understood life and how to be here. Live and let live. Love freely and be yourself, because it doesn't actually take away from other people's ability to be themselves too. It actually frees them. So I know that they're also one of my guides, and I was meant to meet them and be a part of their life for the time that I was. And it's so much that their contract was just to be here for the time that they were. I know they lived their life to the fullest and they were happy to live the life that they had. We're all here to assist each other. We're all here to help each other see things a little bit differently. So I say that to say it's okay to miss the people that are gone from our vision materially. But understand that they never actually left you. And the love that you share with your loved ones doesn't ever die. It never stops. It might move in a new direction. It might appear to be something different. But know that your loved ones are with you. Always. And God doesn't take these people to punish you or punish them. They can hear you, yes. They are reaching out to you. And you can always ask them for a sign. They're never far. They're never far away. All right, fam. That's the message. So for those of you who are missing your loved ones at this time, moving through the holidays, or whatever life cycle celebrations you're moving through, if you find this at a later time, it's all about the love you share with people and what it teaches you. Okay. So, mods, if you haven't emailed me yet, email me, contacts in the description box. I love you guys so much. It's a powerful perspective to have, Ari. Absolutely. Wow. You guys are needing some messages going into 2025, book a session with me. I know some of you are feeling like your tires are kicking up mud, and I'll help you. I'll help you get back on track. You can check out the link in the description box below to book with me. If you are wanting to go deeper into your shadow work, check out the boot camp. Links also in the description box. It's 6 weeks of meditations to change your life. Know that as much as you put into it is infinitely more than that is what you're going to get out. But it's also reciprocal. If you don't commit, God knows you don't commit. And if you are interested in, I don't know, someone wants to collaborate. I don't know what that is about, but if you got a question, email me. Let's see. I love you all so much, fam. Yeah, intense, powerful messages. I'm like, ugh, flop. All right. I will see you all very soon. If you want to update your closet, check out Julia Rose's closet for some fresh styles. You can keep your closet to be like a revolving door. Rental fashion rocks. First month is free. Check it out. Email me if you have questions, okay? I love you all so much, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye. Take care.